Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 1st of January, 2024, the very first streaming day of the year. A really exciting one. Number one, having my new setup for the first full day, new animations. People really seem to like the new refreshed vibes now that the whole Christmas themed is over. On the podcast this morning, I announced something pretty cool. My first of many upcoming awesome things that are happening this year. The relaunch of my old KO Gaming channel that has been defunct for 5.5 years, now being relaunched as DSP Throwback. This will be a channel where I will be having all of my old Lost Media playthroughs re-uploaded, re-edited, represented in a more modernized fashion that will be more digestible to the modern viewer. And what I mean by that is instead of saying uploading Final Fantasy 13 in 400 parts, which is what my original playthrough was, instead it'll be like parts that are half an hour long, edited to actually not only be one video together, but also improved visuals. Kind of, getting rid of some of the peach fuzz and things like that. Thumbnails. Good stuff there, right? Like making it much better than it used to be back in the day when I used to upload videos to the internet 14 plus years ago. Still the same quality, still the same commentary, same gameplay, the classic playthroughs that maybe you've been missing for a long time because they've been lost media, but it'll be a good way to represent them. So if you haven't checked it out yet, it's youtube.com/@DSP Throwback. That's how you get to it. I need a little bit of help because number one, I basically need people to watch videos on the channel. And number two, I need people to know about it, okay? This channel's been defunct now for 5.5 years, and I'm going to rebrand it and start using it soon. In fact, tonight, after I finish filming this, I'm going to film a special vlog to explain exactly what's going on, and I'm going to upload it over there so that people are in the know. And then I'm going to begin work on Final Fantasy 13. That's going to be the first playthrough that's going to be uploaded over there in a new format, okay? So, I'm excited for it. I hope that you guys will give it a look. There's all kinds of plans for the channel. If you didn't see today's podcast, I strongly recommend you give it a look because I have some interesting plans for that channel if you didn't hear them yet. Not just re-uploading of these Lost Media playthroughs, but possible, me telling stories about what it was like back in the day, 13, 14 years ago as a YouTuber when YouTube was completely different, when it was the Wild West, as they say, of the internet. Also, possibility of me doing commentary and live reacts to my old playthroughs to see today how I would react to my old self, right? So interesting stuff possible. Please go check it out. Basically, what I need to do is get some views on the channel. If I get some views and I do a few uploads, then I can get it back into the YouTube Partner Program. What happens is the YouTube Partner Program a few years ago changed all their criteria, and being that literally the channel's defunct and gets like no views, it basically lost its partnership status, but it's ready to go right back in once I just hit these little milestones again of viewership. So if you give it a look, please do. Maybe watch some of the old videos, and that new vlog will be going live tonight. Give it a look, and content coming soon on that channel. First stream today was more Baldur's Gate 3. Great stream. Had a ton of fun in the Goblin area. The whole Goblin camp, we were talking to different people, doing these little explorations and side missions and running into different little mini quests. We ended up doing 2 big boss fights against 2 of the 3 Goblin leaders. Great progress, great fun, great interactivity with everyone, great support. Everything was great. Again, loving the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. We're now 30 hours in and climbing, all right? Night stream tonight. Sadly, not as satisfying. So I basically what I said is as a New Year's resolution, this year, when I play fighting games, I want to be less toxic. And what I mean by that is I don't want to insult the other players and say awful things to them. I'm still going to complain if the netcode isn't good, if it's dropping my inputs, if it's dropping my combos. I'm going to make that known. But I'm not going to be nasty to the people I'm playing. Tonight, people told me I did that. I stayed away from being nasty. I didn't insult people. I didn't lose my cool. But the whole first half of tonight, I did well. The whole first half, I was on win streaks. I had an 8+ win streak with Blanca. Earned almost 100 master points. Then the second half of the night, the connections went like this. Literally every fight, dropped input, dropped combo, can't block on reaction, can't do anything. And it's like every match, and I'm fighting Jamie's, Chun-Li's, Jury's. Blanca, I fought a Blanca repeatedly. He was able to do the meter burned version of the command throw, and as he did it, I would either press a button to interrupt, or even sometimes I did wake up EX ball, which is instant. That's Blanca's reversal. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't come out. The throw hit me every time. That's how delayed this netcode is now on master level. It's pathetic that the netcode has gotten this bad at supposed to be master level, the high level of gameplay for the game. It's just not fun to play anymore when you get a streak. So it was like the whole first hour, wow, it's good. I'm not being toxic. I'm doing well. Everything's great. The second hour was like just a spank fest of me not being able to play the game because it doesn't work. And it's like, so how is that fun? How is it that half the time I play Street Fighter 6 now, I don't have any fun? Like, you know what I mean? So I announced tonight, I said, I'm pretty much done playing this multiple times a week. Moving forward, I'll do it Friday night fights, and that's probably it. We'll use night streams to balance out my other playthroughs. Like currently right now, it looks like, you know, next week is the year-end video series that I'm doing. But after that, I want to focus on Sea of Stars, and maybe even balance something else on night streams as well with Sea of Stars for the rest of the month until the new releases come out at the end of the month. I just don't want to play Street Fighter as much anymore. It's too frustrating. It's not fun anymore. They've really messed it up. I can't believe how bad the netcode is degraded, because basically there just isn't enough competition at master level. It's just a bunch of people who abuse that netcode, spamming stuff, and can't react. Every time I try to react, it drops my input. I don't want to play anymore, you know? But I'm like, well, I'm in the middle of a stream. I'm not going to stop now, but why keep playing when it's that bad and it just continues to be bad all night? So it is what it is. Luckily, I didn't lose my cool and I didn't go crazy tonight like I have done recently, so that's good. I hope you'll still check out the videos. So tomorrow, it's going to be the Level 1 podcast. It's going to be the premiere of Resident Evil 0 Remaster, a game that I played 8 years ago, exactly 8 years ago. I started it in January 2016. So it's awesome, you know, 8 years later to come back to it and be able to play it again. I'm excited to see how it goes. I've only played it the once and I really don't remember it that well. And you guys said you wanted some survival horror this month for variety, so I hope you'll join me for the premiere tomorrow. And then tomorrow night's late stream, more Like a Dragon Gaiden Endgame as I attempt to finish the game. We're going to give it one final go in the Coliseum, and if I can't beat those final fights, I give up. We've got to finish this game, so we're just going to move on to the story. Okay? Guys, that is it. I thank you all. Great streaming day today. Great announcements of the new fun stuff coming. I hope that you guys are excited for that. And I hope to see you tomorrow for another full fun day of streaming. All right? Have a good night. And by the way, please check out DSP Throwback tonight for a special vlog over there, announcing everything, and new content coming soon to that channel. All right? Thank you all. Have a good night. Peace out. See you later.